Why don't they sparkle? It's not anime. No, it's not like anime. In anime, you are the latest, and they sparkle. Welcome back to Bayonetta. Sorry, all the stereotypical stuff. Don't trust the media. They always lie to you about sparkly glasses. So I need just to go down the lane here, and I will get the end of the chapter. But I was exploring, and I got like different checks that I didn't see the first time around. So I wanted to check them now. A poster for some sort of event. The letters are similar to those used in magical seals. Seals? Seal spawn. This looks like a train. And this is opera. There is like a white person. Yeah, one is like covered in white stuff with a white rose and everything, and the other is covered in black stuff with a dagger. So I think they represent the holy and the evil. You know, the typical depiction of, oh, good and bad. One is even holding a rose. But in this game, you are going to find that, well, both sides are very evil. One is inexplicably evil just because they want to be like, oh, this the law of the strongest. And the other is like, you, my child, we are the angels, we are so holy. We like the people. We are going to protect you if you follow the law, the God we trust in. Follow Lord's order or die. Yeah, exactly like that. It looks like the station gate, however it is sealed shut. Maybe it's some sort of alarm system. Sorry. The electronic sign above the door clashes with the old stone building it has been installed in. The building must be ancient ruins. That were remodeled into a station. I'm going to search a way to disable the notification from the top that I get, because, well, I added a lot of people that I barely know, just so I could play with them in Crash TTR, in online matches or other games where I could play against them. So, you know, they are like friends, but not friends, because, well, I don't even remember who they are. And I don't want them to pop every so often and be like a notification. It will be annoying for people. So, give me a second. And there you go. Just have to go into settings, then notifications, choose my user, and then you have the ability to disable some notifications that are just annoying. But yeah, this place is beautiful. Even though it feels a little freaking cold for some reason, it doesn't feel like it's warm. It feels full of life, but at the same time it feels like it's devoid of it. The history of the station is written here. It seems that it was converted from an ancient temple. Isn't that some kind of, you know, sacrilege? Or, you know, an action against God if you use some kind of holy building and then you change it for your own purposes? The Crystal Witch and Sage. Within Big Red City, there are a great many structures built long ago by two clans, the Umbra Witches and the Lumen Sages. Amongst them, all have a sun and moon duality, evidence of a peculiar outlook towards the universe. The witches representing the moon and the sages representing the sun. Oh, that's freaking unbalanced. I mean, sages are worshipping the freaking star that is super freaking strong and cool just end off. It will end up destroying the universe, or universe at least, not universal, you know what I mean. It will just explode and, well, we won't be there, we will just be long gone, but I still. And then we have the moon. The moon is the moon. It just reflects the light from the sun, as far as I know. Oh yeah, and it's contributing some you know, stuff to waves, the way the ocean moves and stuff, from what I remember. Anyway, burn into the fabric of the city in various ways. One of the statues of these structures, a pair of statues crafted from a high quality crystal known known as Bell Teston crystals, feature both a witch and a sage. The statues appear to hold some sort of a special significance. According to ancient records, they were created to aid in the training of the art of overseeing time, a skill only the two clans were capable of practicing. I mean, its the ability to use speed time up or slow it down. If I could just oversee time and go to my past, then there won't be any game because I will be able to know who the hell I am and answer a lot of questions. But I cannot do it. That also served as a key to locking something away from the public view, should the clans feel the need for secrecy. However, the exact details of this art are unknown. Now the city, scarred by the tragic witch hunts of the past, has seen many of the statues depicting witches destroyed or heavily defaced. Even these beautiful crystal statues were unable to escape the calamitous fighting. Yeah, I guess it's mostly because the city people here are so freaking, It's not like I'm a criminal. No, I'm just a witch, This is my lifestyle, that's how I was raised to be. There is a simple map posted. It appears the surrounding area is a historic neighborhood aimed at tourists. I thought this city was super, closed off to people. It is just some kind of repurposed. How do you call this thing again? Repurposed art of some kind. I cannot remember. My head is having some troubles. Art, key art, fan art, artwork. Concept art. Yeah, concept art. That is the thing that I want to say. So yeah, I'm not any sort of criminal, believe me. The historical ruins also seem to be used as a recreation area for the townspeople. I've gone to some places that look like this, but it's been so many years I can't remember where. Oh yeah, and there is something here. Look at the top of this wall. There is a crow. When you get near a crow and press Y, you can grab them, and you will get an open tier of blood. Collect many of them, and you will be able to unlock some stuff in the game. But I mean a lot of them. Also, if you ever see a chest like this one here, do go there and break it open. Broken witch heart. I only need 2 more and I get a complete witch heart, which makes me get more healthy. Healthy bar. I have some question. More birds. I don't have bread for you. Applaud. Second big bird. Some of them were red, this one is blue. And yeah, I'm keeping the glasses. I believe they add a lot of... They look good. I don't know why people think they look awful. And believe me, some people think some puppet stuff, but they're super cool. Not just because people usually put them in media, like, they are typically used by smart people and stuff like that. Just because I like how they look. Oh, I always fall for that one. Remember, Tertiary attacks only kill the small ones instantly. The big ones, it will deal heavy damage, but it won't kill unless they are low enough. I couldn't even see who I was shooting. Oh, there you go. That will teach you. What am I missing? Oh, you. Hello. It seems that I just took away your face mask. You might notice something weird, and that is that, well, angels look very demonic beneath everything. I mean, they should be, you know, beautiful because they seem to be like trying to lure people into the side since they are representing purity and all. But to me, they look freaking, well, how do I put this? Off-putting. And when you see inside of their, well, I don't know if this is some kind of skin or just some kind of armor they have, but when you break it away, you can see that they are very close to a demon in appearance. And it's super freaking creepy. I believe that they are like demons that you are using like this facade of righteousness for their own purposes and stuff. At least that's in my theory in the game. That they are like demon and angels are the same, but angels are just pretending. Or maybe they truly believe what they do, but they have like this facade of righteousness. Also, they try to look more pure and angelic. You know, hiding stuff. But it's also possible that it's just their muscles and skin and stuff that I'm just peeling away. Because let's face it, even if we look cute and stuff with our skin, if we take it away, we will look a little bit of body just by showing our muscle and skeleton. Unless you're in that. Please stop into that. Well, that's angelic Heim. I think that's how it's pronounced. Heim, him. You collect one, or you collect all the pieces of one, because sometimes it's broken in 2, 3, 4, and 5 pieces. I don't know if it's 5, I've seen 4. And it's been a long time since I played this game. But you collect all the pieces. In this case, I was given a full one. You go to the gates of hell, and this will happen.
Well, an angelic hymn's gold LP. Got your hands on something awfully rare, haven't you? That thing is the perfect bait to coax out some of hell's uglies. One note hits their ears, and a damn who's who of Inferno comes pouring out of the inner circles. Then I can use them to breathe life into what I make best. Weapons of mass destruction. Tell you what, you give me that record and I'll order up something so fiendish, angels will cry at the sight of it. I'll just have to pop down to the tropics for a bit. So take a load off.
Most, if not all, the angelic hymns are like classical music because that is, you know, holy music apparently.
All done. He's a little rude, but he makes up for it with charm. Be nice to him, okay?
Oh, they have success. Impressive how you turn demons into weapons. I must say, even though you literally look like you are in pieces after doing that. So these are the Onyx Roses alt, and like I said, I get the shotguns that I can use on my hands, but when I buy the alternate versions, I can put them in my feet. Having 2 sets of weapons allow me to shoot from the hands and the feet, just like I do with my handguns here. But for now, I can only equip them by pressing minus in switch personal list. And can I only put them on my hands or feet, not both. Now that I have a different set, I can press the rear trigger from the left and I can switch between the two sets. Shotguns are not like handguns, they do more damage but they will shoot slower. Well, I shouldn't equip this weapon. By pressing L, this is something I just recently learned, you can drop the angelic weapon. See? 1, 2. So if you are more like, you know, wanting to shoot enemies very fast but with weaker shots, go for the handguns. If you want more damage, go for the shotguns. I don't know if the shotgun makes up for, you know, the lack of speed shooting enough. At least it doesn't for me, so I quite literally just prefer the handguns. Oh, I love how Bayonetta just... She has the same ability as Jinx from League of Legends apparently. Or the guns are the ones that change on their own. But she can just change the... you know, the size of her weapon at will. No, it's just you. Hello my friends. Bye my friends. That was way too easy. Like I said, angel weapons do a lot of damage, but they're not too good for combos sometimes. Most of them take way too long for to do damage, or will just do so much damage that they will kill enemies before you get enough hits to increase your score. Or that's what I have seen so far. How do people even come through here? Is this place just... Is this place just walled off? No pun intended from the people? Apparently so. Who is this witch? I have never seen before.
What are you doing? Let's go.
She's way too covered to be Bayonetta. Bayonetta likes to show skin. You need to go to the bridge to do this fight, usually, but I don't like to follow rules, so instead I will just fight this guy from this part of the stage. In this way, from non-canon perspective, I am also saving the witches from being eaten alive by this guy. But don't worry, you don't have to deplete the entire health bar. Just do enough damage till he just says, "Oh, frick this witch. She's way too powerful for me. I cannot even land one hit." And should that happen very soon? Oh no, I got damage. I was so close to perfection. There you go. Fuck off. This witch is too powerful. Let's go, brother. And they're off. Bye. We appear in the bridge because it's supposed to have us going to the bridge. Like I said, I have the help of the wishes until they're eaten up. But no, I don't like authority, so I do wherever I want. Rebellious seal. This was a road only the chosen would travel during a religious pilgrimage to the temple. Before it was closed for preservation, it was once open to tourists. How could tourists get here? I mean, maybe they can get outside of the way and... Oh, there's a crow here. Have they ever gotten this crow? Maybe not. Let me check. Oh yeah, you can go into files and there is different books here. Every single one of them contains different information. These are the notes that you can gather through the story and they reveal like lore stuff apparently. Because you know, I am just now reading them. This is for the demons. It will tell you about the demons you have seen so far. Madame Butterfly is the punches and kick you can throw with the wicked whips. Demon taking the form of a woman who left this world once under unfortunate circumstances, only to be reincarnated in hell. Unlike her beautiful swallowtail butterfly-like appearance, this demon is particularly brutal, and her reputation is well known even amongst the denizens of Inferno. If a conjurer were to sign a contract and trade her soul, the demon would impart upon her enormous power and great wisdom. And Gamora, you know, the freaking dog. A monstrous creature hailing from the demonic wood. Johnson Forests, taking the form of a dragon, it is incredibly fierce, identifying all that moves as game and devouring its prey. Territorial, it is most likely to be found alone. Yeah, but it's such a good boy. And this is for the angels. You can see the, angels. But I haven't seen every single angel yet in this picture. And here you can see, well, this one is for the techniques. You can even disable some of the stuff I get from the shop, if I just feel like doing it. And this is for practicing combos. Well, not practicing combos, just seeing the combos. You want to practice a combo whenever you get into this loading screen where you can place Bayonetta in this red stage. Just press minus and you can basically practice forever. Because this game loads so fast that you don't have enough time to practice anything, truly. And these are the witch achievements, which are, well, the achievements of the game. As you see, I'm only freaking missing 4 of them. And you press L, R, you can go into the crows. There is usually 2 to 3, sometimes 1 per stage, but here comes the kicker. Depending on the difficulty, there are different crows. And I will link down below in the description or the comments one guide that I found very helpful for finding them. Because, well, I didn't find every single one of them, I just gave up because I wanted to, do everything in stream, but I don't think I will be doing everything in stream or even in YouTube. So I will just be using the guide again to find the crows in hard and non-stop evening climax. At least people want for some reason to see me play through the game 3 times. After I end the chapter, I will show also these are the list of the angelic hymns. I only have this one. I will show the hard difficulty and the infinite climax difficulty so you can have an idea of what's different between them. Usually you start only with the normal difficulty, easy and very easy, but when you defeat the game or normal, you unlock hard, and if you find yourself able to beat the game on hard, you get infinite climax. Witch's brew. I've discovered the existence of something called alchemy. It is the construction, combination, reconstruction of everything, metal, flesh, and even the spirit. Oni-chan, Edward. If one understands, that's cruel, sorry. If one understands the logic of the age, alchemy is a prime example of the era in which it was developed. Oh my god, I'm going to hell for that one. Although lesser one known is the fact that alchemy is an offshoot of the witch's secret art of concoction. Concoction was only practiced by the Umbra Witch clan, and the materials, amount, and methods used were never shared outside the clan's inner circle. However, in the chaos of the witch hunts, some details were said to have slipped out, including knowledge of the primary mixing compounds, baked gecko, unicorn horn, and mandragora root. Some of them are a little... Why do I need so many of them? I will show later how to concoct. I have barely even used that thing when I was playing through the game, and you can see because I don't have the 20 concoction achievements. Also hidden was their role in controlling defense, offense, and vitality. It has been discovered that correctly combining these items might result in the creation of various useful compounds. These materials are, obviously, no longer in existence, and even if they still existed, aside of being a member of the Witch Clan, one will have to take out a contract with the dweller of the Netherworld to obtain these rare items. In case of emergency, the witches place these materials within Purgatorio, a realm caught in between the Trinity of Realities. Oh, yeah, I was about to mention this. Why is there a freaking unicorn horn inside of a bench I just destroyed? Or is that a bus? Imagine just going around and you kick a bus, and suddenly you see a unicorn horn. This unbelievably rare and super invaluable item. I mean, geckos maybe, Mandragora roads, yeah, also, but a unicorn horn instead of just a bench or a bus. That's a freaking weird thing to find. A realm caught in between the Trinity of Realities, in which the items are said to still remain. When creating a concoction, the correct procedures, amounts, and combinations are absolutely essential, and the art is not for the experience. Here we are in the item menu, where you can basically use your items for creating stuff. So I usually never make stuff, but if you use a quantity of these items, you will have one item. How do you explain this? Okay, so you know that when you talk about pouring flour into your recipe, you are not saying put 1 grain of flour, but a quantity of flour. Flour? Yeah, it's the same. So in this case, for example, you need a set quantity of these items to count as 1. Let's say 1 orb, even though there are unicorn horns that are super crystallized, there is a block of Kiko and a sphere of Mandragora. Let's call them orbs. For each orb, you need 5 of each material. I mean, not each material, but one of the materials. So for example, to get 1 orb of Gecko, you need to expend 5 of them. And if you need 2 orbs of Gecko, you need to expend 10. That will give me the moon lollipop material, but I don't want it. I'm not gonna use it. So instead, I can cook. I'm sorry, something different, like the lamp, by getting 2 orbs of each one, meaning 10 of each item. Then I rotate the stick, and here you go, magic flute. Magic flute? Lamp? I don't know which is. It looks like a lamp. What is a flute? Oh, this guy always gives me so much trouble, because I forget to dodge his attacks. So you can totally negate the effect of Bayonetta being like, you know, losing her balance by dodging at the right time. At the right time is when he's about to hit the wall with the bridge. Otherwise, you are missing out on damage potential by being stunned. That was too much for you, admit it, boy. Oh, and keep this in mind, the game has QTEs every so often, and if you miss them, you die. So pay attention to the game. It's just like Resident Evil 4. And just trust me, I totally hated that implementation there, because I died way too much times to me just losing my focus. I totally wanted to dodge the... Ugh. Okay, I got that platinum, whatever. I love this cutscene. Look at the freaking angel on the board. He looks like a devil. I think I have some merit on my theory about them being just, you know, devils in pretty disguise, quote unquote. Match as hard as you can, and you will get a lot of rings. I mean, 600 is not as much as you can get just by shooting angels in angel attack, but still. Machine will yield rewards, trust me. Oh, and getting good ranks also yields rewards. Oh no, I forgot! Also, I wanted to talk about this. If you complete a chapter, you can see every single one of your verses ranking at the end. The sum of the ranking will yield a rank for the statue, which is the award you get at the end. So you get like medals, and the sum of the medals is the statue. In this case, you can see also that I missed one because there is a blank space, and you can use the blank spaces to find which verse you were missing. In my case, the verse I was missing was the one that I get after I get the hymn from the giant angel with an axe. So I will show quickly the verse that I was missing. Oh, you saw this already. Just let's go to the verse I was missing. So if you can count, this is verse number 4. Oh my freaking hand. I prefer it to be like this, but you can also use like this method, where you move the control back and forward to match very fast. There is other methods for matching. Just a recommendation. I can also use my controller turbo function, because, well, my controller is an AV2, I always say this, but, well, I have it configured, so if I press the back trigger, I can control and basically make so my controller matches using the turbo. So this is normal shooting. This is shooting if I use the turbo control. Normal, turbo, normal, turbo. So again, this is verse 4 I just completed, and the verse that I was missing is verse 5. So if you ever see a missing verse when you end the chapter, you can just put it inside of your notebook and be like, oh, I need to search around after I complete this verse, and there should be something I must find somewhere. The thing is that, well, it could be an elf theme, which I already covered, there are the challenges, or it could be a hidden verse, which is just, you know, enemies you can beat, and they will contribute, you know, if you do them well, for your final ranking, helping you getting a better score. They usually are just, you know, normal encounters, nothing too special. Sometimes they are harder than the others, not always. Oops, I didn't see him. Or her. They're angels. They're sexist. Bird. I can barely see anything in this freaking hallway. And it's that thing that it just messes up with my head. But you also have to be very careful. If you don't take enemies seriously, they can totally end up killing you fast. You can see how my health bar is already almost gone. So also I have a recommendation. If you see at my right corner at the top, you can see that I have something called combo points, and it has like a multiplier. The multiplier will go up if you do like different combos, so it's very recommended for you to not always just use the same 3 combos and enders. You know, people might be very tempted to use punch, kick, punch, because it's very powerful and very easy to execute, and it ends in a wicked whip, which is, you know, very damaging. But it's not gonna help you a lot if you use it over and over and over and over and over again. So try to get different combos inside of your combo, and end them with a wicked whip, because it will give you a higher multiplier from what I remember. So yeah, I should go up and finish the chapter. This is not gonna take me too long. Just wait for me a bit. And there you go. Chapter ends. Oh, come on, combo, bad. So you might notice that you can do different... Sorry, I was listening to something, I forgot to turn it off. It was just people, you know, to think about NFTs and Minecraft being like, no, not here. And I got some pure platinum rankings here. You can see it at the beginning, I got a platinum, then a pure platinum. And the difference between platinum and pure platinum is that, well, platinum is good, very good score, and pure platinum is perfect, like you don't get hit, you get a perfect score, or not perfect score, a high enough combo score and a good time. So pure platinum is like the best of the best. Then we have silver, that is below gold, and gold, that is below platinum. And there is bronze, and there is like a stone or something like that. It's like a... It's a ranking that looks like stone to me. I mean, it's like a greenish weird color. It looks like bronze before it takes the bronze color, if you get what I'm saying, you know, that green color. So yeah, the sum of the rankings give you a different status depending on how you did in the game. There is videos around the internet that explain the ranking, the ranking method better, the ranking system better, so you can understand what you are going to get at the end, and you can calculate. Because, well, if you are going to unlock some stuff in the game, you need to basically only get platinum awards through the entire game in any difficulty. Well, normal difficulty and above, but still. So maybe you don't want to waste your time and be like, oh, I got a stone ranking and a gold ranking and a pure platinum ranking. Am I going to get a platinum or I'm going to get something worse? So yeah, you might need a calculator to calculate and have a good idea of what you're going to end up with. That was a lot of content. I'm going to rest, but it was very fun. I just went out again and did the chapter, because there is one thing with Bayonetta, and it's that it likes for you to perfect the stuff. It's not a game that wants you to play the game once and just throw it away. No, it wants you to play again and again so you can get better at the game. So don't be afraid to play chapters again and learn stuff that way. It's going to be very, very good for you. It's a game above mastery, just like Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry is not a game that you just take and you master like right away. It takes time, it takes commitment. It's like practicing one instrument. You're not going to be a master at the guitar the first time you pick one up. You need to search stuff online, you need to practice some tricks. Over time you will become very good, but the reward for becoming very good is that you see yourself doing very flashy things. And that's the great part of these games, is that you become so good that you end up looking good at the screen, and then you are like, look guys, look what I did, my sick combo is here. This is what I become with a lot of practice. This is like the result of just months of going to the gym, but with your fingers. That's a weird analogy, but checks out. Thank you for watching. It was very fun playing this game again. I'm going to play it to the end. And when I end this game, I'm going to go blind first time Bayonetta 2. Because that game I did and end up not playing, not seeing, but I have it bought. Alright, this thing. I need to say this right away. If you want to get Bayonetta, you can get it physical or you can get it digitally. If you get it digitally by the eShop, when you buy Bayonetta 2 or Bayonetta 1, the other one will get a discount, enough of a discount, so when you buy the other game, you pay $60 total. I believe it's $60, maybe it's less, I can't remember, but you will get a discount. So don't be afraid to buy them digitally because you think that is, cheaper physically. And physically, there is a problem. I end up being like going digital because the physical version, there are two versions. One of them is Bayonetta 2 only. That is not good because you are going to end up spending $60 if new for Bayonetta 2 only. Not worth it. Or you can find an unopened, I don't know if the codes are expired yet, but you can find a version of Bayonetta 2 that has a code for Bayonetta 1 included inside of the pack. So you get two games at once by buying one of the versions. So keep that in mind. I will recommend you go digitally, but I really wish I could just go have gone physical because one day I may not have this game because, Nintendo closing down eShop and stuff, and maybe I won't able to download it again. Or I don't know, maybe there is an apocalypse and I just cannot play the game because I don't have internet. And Nintendo is like, oh, you must be pirating more games, you don't have internet. No, you cannot play your game you bought digitally if you don't have internet. We are like Microsoft, be online all the time, motherfucker. Yeah, it's like that. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, night, or apocalypse time. Because like I said before many times, maybe the end of the world just happened and you are watching what remains of your favorite YouTuber's channel before everything ends. Thank you for being there for me then. Thanks you for reminding yourself that I am there for you. That's so funny to say. And so horrible too. Something is daunting. See you later, my friends. Bye.